Christmas is here, isn't it? Shit. You guys ready? Christmas? Fuck, I'm broke. I've been ready since March. Anybody getting shit? Times are tough, money's hard, and here's your fucking Christmas card. Give it up for Victor, who officially made me a Burger King guy. Fuck, I'm getting sick right now. God damn. That was a bit of Mick information I didn't need to Mick know. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you going out. I know it's close to Christmas, and some of you guys aren't done Christmas shopping. Fuck, Walmart's 24 hours. I've been done since Easter, like I said. Shit. I've always wanted to be a stand-up comic, you know, because they don't work long hours. You know, they get paid for fucking doing all this shit. And my dad told me when I was young, he said, son, he goes, if you want to be successful, if you ever want to get your fat ass laid, you're going to need to be one of the next three things. And he said, you got to be rich, funny, or good looking. And then he took a sip of his beer and he looked at me and he goes, do you know any jokes? Damn, my fucking dad keeps it real on me, man. So I know some jokes. I was at school the next day. Knock, knock. Horny motherfucker. But what are you guys doing for New Year's? Any big New Year's plans? We're having a big party here. You know, I work here, so by the way, y'all, order some shots and hold the mayo and go easy on the toiletries and shit. I'm trying to get a Christmas bonus. But before I run out of time and they fire my ass, I want to tell you guys a story. This is a true story. So I just understand that this shit's true.
Oh, hell.
I've had a rough year, and I actually shot somebody this year. And not too many people can say that, right? But I don't feel too bad about it because it was an accident. You know, accidents happen. I mean, fuck. If I shot him on purpose, I'd have to live with the guilt because I made a conscious choice to shoot the bastard. But I was stoned and I accidentally shot him. So, shit happens, right? Well, let me elaborate. Okay, the guy was trying to break into my house, okay? So, I was, you know, high. I used to smoke weed before I started working here.
You used to?
But, as far as my manager, who can probably not hear me, I'm not smoking anymore. So I can become part of the Secret Service security team we got here. They showed us Roadhouse on the opening day. I was like, be nice until it's time to not be nice, and then you can call the fucking manager. That's all we're allowed to do. So anyway, let me get back to shooting this bastard, right? So I'm sitting home playing Xbox like any unemployed motherfucker should be doing, and smoking some high fucking grade marijuana. And I hear some shit going on in my garage, and that's where the washer and dryers and tools are, so there ain't never nothing going on in my garage. So I look out the kitchen and I see this guy, and he's in my toolbox, and I'm like, fuck! It was my dad's toolbox. I inherited it when he died. I don't fucking work on shit. But, and I also inherited his gun, by the way. I'm not a gun nut. I ain't Charleston Heston in this bitch. So I had to get my gun. The guy was breaking into my house. What the fuck else you gonna get, you know? So I get my gun, and I'm shaking, man, because I'm shaking like a fucking palsy victim. And the guy he comes in through the front door, and I point the gun at him, and he's looking at the gun like he's watching a tennis match, because I'm going back and forth. Because when you buy your gun, right, you feel like you're Magnum P.I., but when you pull it out to shoot somebody, you're Magnum P.U.S.S.Y., baby. You're scared. So I'm pointing at him, right, and they don't tell you what to say when they sell you the gun. It don't come with a fucking instruction manual. So you instantly become a TV cop. So I'm like, freeze! And the motherfucker froze. So I was like, what the fuck do I say now? So I'm like, get on the ground. But when I said get on the ground, I had a little too much oomph in it. The gun went off, bam, shot him in the leg. The motherfucker's like, you shot me. And I'm like, fuck, I shot you. And he's like, call 911. I'm like, no, they'll come here. I want to ask some questions and shit. I got a lot of weed and that shit. You know, white people, we buy expensive weed. You ain't flushing my weed. Hell no. He's laying on the ground, bleeding in my wife's kitchen. I'm like, yeah, she's gonna see that eventually. Take a weed. So his cell phone rings, right? I reach out, I stick his cell phone, and I answer, and his buddy's like, hey, what'd you get? I said, he's got shot. That's what he got. And so he's like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I'm like, dude, I can only think of two things. One, you need to seek some medical attention. And two, you need to find another line of work. It's a true fucking story. So anyway, if anyone else in here is consider they accidentally shot somebody while they were high on marijuana and are proud of it, I want to hear the story. Anyway, fuck. That's all I got now.
Roll with it,
You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for coming out and support live comedy, really. Hope you all have a good Merry Christmas. Come back to the Improv because I need to keep this job. They call me IMPROV Rob, but 6 months ago I was unemployment check Rob, and that didn't really have quite the ring to it that I wanted. So come back and support live comedy, and thanks for coming out. And now I got to introduce this next guy. He is really funny. He's not amateur. Amateur means you don't get paid, by the way. That's French for you ain't getting a check, motherfucker. Amateur means I guess I'm holding out to tell jokes in the Olympics or something. So anyway, I'm gonna take my amateur ass off stage, and I'm gonna introduce the next guy. His name is Charlie Bowie. He's very funny, so give it up for Charlie Bowie.